Ooh. Yeah, I don't even know which direction I'm going to tilt my head, but anyways, point is, in today's video, we're looking at another Lego Ideas set, but this one isn't new. This one came out all the way back in the summer of 2020. So, oops, I'm a little bit late to the party, but yeah, finally got to. So this is the Lego Ideas Haunted House set from the summer of 2020. And as you probably noticed, it's freakishly tall. It is so tall, you can't even see the top part, it's out of frame. My camera is all the way on the other side of the room, and yeah, I can't get this thing in the shot. This thing is so tall, so hence why I'm here. So yeah, so this is going to be this is going to be quite the set to be looking at. Once again, this isn't new. This came out in 2020, so I'm sure it's still available. If I could get it now, I'm pretty sure you can as well. So it's for you can get it still on the LegoStore.com. I'm not quite sure about the other toy stores though, but this one's for sure. And yeah, without further ado, let's look at this haunted house.
Yes, it is that tall, and there's no way I'm able to cover this all within a large overall wide frame shot. I even had to adjust the camera tripod for this, and yeah, it is quite the house. So let's get right to it. So here's the first appearance of the house that you see. Very, very nice colors. I want to first say is the olive green, the sand color. Very, very nice. You're also contrasting it with the black roof. You've also got the silver and the gray. So that is some good colors going on here for this build. What I do like is this mini little porch outside, kind of like you get a small little graveyard here. You get a gravestone here, another gravestone here with a little bat, the vampire. Then you got just a little jack-o'-lantern. The fence is really nice. Fence built pretty consistent as well. Here's the front porch, the entrance, the grand door with the lanterns on the side. And overall, I think the architecture on the roof is done pretty well too. It's very, antique. That's what makes it, such a haunted house. It's because of the antiqueness of it. Move on to the side, we turn this baby around. You can see there's this nice chimney here, which of course is separated by these little curvy things, and that's because this house can be opened up and accessed from the inside, and this is one of the connection points. So there is that. Chimney goes all the way up here. That, and then at the back here, this is where you can see all the power, the mechanism stuff going on for the elevator, the main play feature of the set. These are some massive wheels, and they're here for a reason. They're actually to help rotate the elevator. The lever for it is actually right here. We'll get to the elevator function later on in the video. The lever to turn is right here. You can see this is the massive tread that's going up, that's connecting to the elevator from the inside. So this feeds as an ongoing thing. So that is exactly what is the job of this part here. So you may think the back doesn't look presentable, but actually it looks pretty fine from the back. So it's not bad. And then finally, nothing on this side. It's nothing much to see there. So there's that. Okay, and then there's also this tower, this massive tower. This is I'm gonna call this the upper half of the house here. So very nice build. You got these little fence posts on the sides to help with the texture of it. This is the door for the elevator, so when the elevator goes up, the doors swing open for the people to see, look out, and then the elevator sends it right back down to the ground. We're going to show you that in a second. Of course, here is the roof, which is not meant to be removed, but I'm just going to do it to show you that at the top here, they've had these little fencing swords to display the little top part here. So that's done pretty well. Not bad at all. Very simple but sophisticated build. So there's that. Then we rotate this around. Very nice on the texturing here. Look at all these little tiles. Very, very nice. And then here's the top half of the treads, very nice. And overall, this super tall tower is really what defines this haunted house. It's just very, very tall. And yeah, my favorite part of this definitely has to be the roof here with the fencing swords on the top. So it's displayed pretty well. So now that we've looked at the outside, we can actually open this thing up and actually start looking at the inside of this house. So we bring the camera right back down. So how do we open up the set? Pretty simple. You open this, you open this. There you go. Now you have the accessibility into the interior of this house. Pretty simple, right? Exactly. And this is where you can see a lot of things is happening inside the house. And of course, the main thing is the elevator, which of course we'll look at in a second, but there's many other things on the side as well. For example, this, when it's removed, has not the most secured, but just saying, I think it could be part of a collapsing feature if you want. But this is just not the most secured position, but do take care when you're open this up. So the first thing we're gonna look at, of course, is the stuff on the ground. So I'm gonna leave it like this, and I'm gonna take the camera off the tripod, and then we're gonna look at the stuff in closer detail. So let's do that. All right, the camera is off the tripod. Now let's begin to look into this house. So first and foremost, here is the front door, which can be slided right open, and it is connected to the point where you can actually slide both open. So when that's done, so how do I show this? So you can, so let's turn this back around first. There you go. So let's swing this open. Now that the doors are open, they can be shut simultaneously because of the the axles all linked up together to create this gear system. So, and it's done pretty well. There's also this little torch that you can rotate, can be knocked about. I don't know, I guess to create that spooky effect. Oh, the torch is moving. This place is haunted. You know, that kind of vibe. I love these little mini fireplaces down here. That's the unicorn horns. That's really small detail, but I think that's really nice. All right, moving on up here, we got, oh boy, we got a skeleton dangling here. Skeleton on chains, just attached like that loosely. Got a little altar here. Not quite sure what that is. I think that's a lantern, and you also got a cup here. Right at the bottom of the table, you can see there's a snake poking his head out. And then you've also got some candles with some skulls on it, just to create that spooky vibe. Yes, there's another one behind the skeleton. There you go. Honestly, this thing is just attached just like that, so simply. So, it can just be knocked about. Little additional feature, which is nice. Alright, moving on down here, we've got another counter, which you'll think, wait, this is a haunted house, right? Well, like I said earlier, this is a tourist attraction. It's not an actual haunted house. It's someplace you'll put in an amusement park or something. It's not exactly a real haunted house. Hence why this counter is for you to purchase the tickets to ride the elevator in this set. So that's why there's also 2 bottles here. And then on the side, you can see these are the minifigure control panels. I know they're blocked by this little counter. If I can actually remove it, there you go. You can see this is a control panel for the minifigure to control the elevator. Well, of course, for us real people, we can control the thing just by doing the gear mechanism at the back. So there's that. Up here we got another little, I think that's a statue. I'm not quite sure what that is, but that looks pretty spooky. I don't know. Alright, and up here we got a storage compartment. We got some, oh boy, we got some legs here. Not quite sure what that is, probably some cargo. This is a maintenance cone maybe, and the elevator goes out of service or something. And we've also got just a little skull in the jar for the spooky effects. And up here, nothing much here, just want to show you, they've got some cobwebs here for the sake of the detailing, which is done pretty nicely. Now, we got a little mummy build here, Egyptian mummy. Very nice build using all bricks, and that's a nice little detailing to put on top of the elevator. As for the elevator itself, I really love the use of these golden fences here. That's very clean. I do think they've done they really focus into the interiors more than the exterior when designing the set, and I think they've done it quite well just here. So this is Manor von Baron, that's the name of this haunted house. So we pull the elevator out, we can pull the cart out. So the main elevator is actually like this. Your minifigures sit in this cart. So you can see it's actually connected with this over there. So it's like that. So here's the cart, the Manor von Baron cart attached to the elevator. So if I can actually remove these two figures, we'll look at the figures shortly in a bit. So now you can see it's a completely unique piece. It's a mold of its own, and I think it's done really nicely. You can sit two minifigures in there. You've also got the handle for them to hold them for, you know, also for safety's sake, of course. So yeah, this is an interesting mold. Never had a piece like this before. So to attach it, just simply slide it back on there. There you go. It is on. Okay, so we'll go back to the elevator's play feature in a bit. I just want to finish showing you the other stuff on this side, such as this little totem thing. There's a diamond side, probably some historic crystal or something. Yeah, so there's that, and then down here we got this hieroglyphics, this Egyptian, like, I don't know why they put the Egyptian thing here as a haunted thing. Egyptian history is not that scary, come on people, apart from mummies, but still. Nice little totem here, not really little, it's actually a massive totem, but just a little artifact on the side. I guess when you're not lining up for the elevator, it can be looked at as an artifact and display. Got some candles on the side, and then we got an organ here. Those old creepy pianos, yeah. And this one has 2 layers of keys. So I think usually organs have 3, but I think they have 2. I think this makes sense. Very nice gold rods on the top. We got some candles there as well, and then up here more Egyptian things. These are I forgot the names, but these are the like Egyptian gods, Radis or something. I forgot the names. I'm so sorry, but yeah, 2 mini statues right there. And on the side we got just a pickaxe and a shovel. Okay, and then finally, this painting. This actually tributes back to a certain person from history. Forgive me for not knowing what it is, but I think it's don't know. But point is, this is special because this is where the light brick feature comes in. So on this side, you got the Manor von Baron sign again with the Nexo Knight shield with the print on there. You get the same thing up here on this tower, by the way, just saying. So the point of this is when you push this, it emits a light brick and it shines on this painting. So also I just noticed very nice orange and blue patterns here in the windows, just to point that out. But anyway, so let's push this now. We push this button. You see how I'm pushing this? So on this side we go to the painting. I push the button. There we go. Now with the light brick turned on, it illuminates this mummy figure that the fireman is on. You don't see it when the light is off, but when you turn it on, boom, look at that. Really, really cool. I forgot the name of this type of thing, but yeah, that is really cool. You can only see it when the light brick is turned on. You can only see this mummy. That is awesome. Now, I do know this is from a real character, like I said, but I just don't remember who it is. So if you know who it is, please tell me in the comments, because I would love to know who it is. So with that aside, we've gone through everything on the interior. Now, to look at the main play feature of this thing, which is the big elevator. So, how does this work? Simple. Let's close this up first. So actually, I just need to close this so I can show you. Remember how earlier I showed you they have this this at the back? So when you crank that up, what this does, you can see this is actually pulling the elevator up. Oh wait, there you go, I'm pulling it the other way. You can see the elevator's going up, all the way up, and then when it gets to a certain point, it drops it right back down. So how this works Very, very simple. However, you can actually motorize it with the power functions stuff. So if you want to take this up a notch and do it automatically without you cranking your hands, you can fix that by simply, by buying the power function stuff and motorizing this thing. And then that will allow you to, that will give you the ability to, to do this thing on loop by itself. So just an option there. We're not gonna do it in this video. Unfortunately, I never got my hands on the power function stuff, so there's that. So this lever is what cranks the thing up. This is actually what locks the elevator thing to the tread, so it can actually let go and do the releasing. So I've shown you how it works on the back. Now you obviously want to see how it looks like actually. So best you can do is just actually look through this window. So if I could reach my hands back and feel for there it is. All right, so the elevator is going up. Going up. I'm doing this very slowly, so through the window. Oh yeah, so like that. Notice I can see the Von Banner sign the entire time, all the way up, and then these doors will open as it hits the top. If I can get a better angle. I took the minifigures out, unfortunately, but this is what they're supposed to see out here, and right before they can enjoy the sight, goes all the way back to the bottom, just like that. So overall, I do like the concept of this elevator play feature. I think it's done pretty well. The idea of it is kind of like a thriller, of course, since it's a tourist attraction. So this will definitely be a very nice tourist attraction for the minifigures, and very nice thriller play feature. And I think that play feature alone is what makes this set really strong. So I think they've done a good job on that. So overall, that is it for the house. We've gone through pretty much everything. So the last thing we're gonna do now, of course, there are minifigures in the set. So we're gonna look at the minifigures, look at the box, and wrap up this review. Let's get to it. All right, minifigures time. Yes, you are looking at this correctly. These are not duplicates. The set has two of these guys, the exact same guys. Same print, same accessories, same hat, face, everything. Exactly identical. I think these guys are actually twins. So, these are not duplicates. I assure you this set has two of them. They're both wearing the same tuxedo, both with the glasses and the beard. Well, they've both got the European Thompson hats. Is that what they're called? I actually don't know. Don't know the names, but they've got the long hats. And there's that, and nothing in the bag. So, like I said, these two are just your basic, simple businessmen in the house, and I think they're supposed to run the place. If I'm correct, I think they're supposed to run the place. So, there's that. So that's it for these two guys. The other pair of identical minifigures that we get in the set are these two ghosts. Of course, it's not a haunted house without ghosts. And so here they are, two ghosts in wearing white hoods with the robes, looking literally the same, all white, except for the face. But from that, all of it is white. And they have two expressions, two prints on their faces, so you can have a sad ghost or a happy ghost, depending on the mood that you want to give your ghost. So, not bad figures. These ghosts are pretty good, but they're pretty basic, of course. What you expect? These are ghosts. So, anyways, that's it for these two ghosts. Let's move on to the other figures. Alright, next up we've got this girl here. I think she's one of the visitors of the haunted house. Very nice sweater print. You got the ponytail hair, two faces, there you go, with the glasses on. Very, very nice. And then you got this guy in a wheelchair. Yes, the wheelchair is included in the set. I think the wheelchair is a new mold for 2020, so this was new. We've gotten this before. I personally have gotten this before, so it's not new for me. He's holding a ticket, but he looks really, really nervous. Buddy, if you're on a wheelchair, I don't think going on that elevator is a good idea for you, but you do you, my friend. Does he have two faces? He does have two faces, but he's on his little freaked out face. So, there's that. Definitely this guy is my favorite figure, maybe because of the wheelchair, but still, there's that. And finally, last but definitely not the least, these three citizen-like figures. I think they're all like visitors again of the haunted house. So very nice. Very nice jacket this guy's got here. I like his hair. No second face on his head. He's got a very subtle face. Then we got this little lady. I think given with her uniform, I think she's running the haunted house. Or it might be the other lady, actually, I don't know. I think she might be the ticket register person. Very bright colors. I love squids, yes. Or maybe no, I don't think I think she's just a visitor as well. No second face. Got the hair. That's done pretty well. And then, finally, this person, I think she looks like a mom, for sure. This print is not new. I've seen this torso many times before. So there's that. You got some cyan pants. You got the blonde hair. Two faces. There we go. A freaked out face and a quirky smile face. So that is it for the minifigures. Now let's look at the box, and then we'll wrap up this review once and for all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here is the box. As you can see, even the box itself is massive. Black box to show this is an 18+ set, of course. The Fairground Collection Haunted House set 10273 with 3,231 pieces. Batteries are included in the set, as we saw earlier. There's a picture of it on the side, and here is the back of the box, showcasing the play features, the dimensions, and everything else within this set. So, apart from that, oh yeah, and it shows you the power function play feature that you can do. But apart from that, that is it for this massive box. I appreciate on how this thing is more of an amusement park, more of a tourist attraction rather than an actual real scary haunted house. This thing delivers, especially if you're building a Lego city, and if you want to do if you're doing an amusement park, this would be an excellent addition because the play feature and everything here is meant to be a recreational thing. So this would be a very nice attraction to be thrown into your amusement park alongside the Ferris wheel and many other things. So I do quite think this is quite the nice addition. Also, like, cause I don't think this will fit well in like a residential area. So definitely this would be, and to say, will this be nicely displayed on a shelf? Probably not. This thing is really tall. You're gonna need to find a really tall space to be able to display this behemoth because this is massive. So overall, I'm quite impressed with the set. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Don't really see any flaws of it. I quite like it. It's one of my favorite sets, and yeah, pretty good. Again, if you want to power this baby up, you can get the power function stuff separately, which are not included in the set, and then you just equip it, and it'll make your elevator be functioned with the power functions thing. So, anyways, that is it for this review. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next one. Talk again later. Bye for now.